Tony Monaco on the Hammond organ. We understand we've got the new XK3c. What do we got here for us, Tony?
Hey, this is the new XK3c, which is the new generation from the XK3, and it's really been revamped a lot. So they put a new engine inside of it. They've made it really more like original organ, where we have controls for upper manual, lower manual, adding vibrato chorus. It's got a lot more MIDI functions. So in other words, you can hook this up to a module or a keyboard, or to like a computer, like if you're using a Mac or PC, and you can control other things with it. But the most important thing is it's a Hammond, so it sounds like a Hammond. That's what's important. So I wrote this little tune called Gospel Time. We should do a little gospel, right?
Sure.
Now I split the manuals so I could play bass with my left hand. So you can get that old sound, you know. And the drawbars are always working just like the real organ. So I'm going to pull them all out now. Add a little percussion. Take the Leslie speeds. What's nice about this is it's got the traditional sound, but yet it's got the modern controlling capabilities. So it's got the best of both worlds. The simulator inside of here has been so drastically improved that a lot of times when I'm recording in the studio, when I'm doing projects, instead of having to hook up 4 microphones on the Leslie, I just take the line out of here. And with the reverb, you can tell the reverb you want it to happen post or pre the Leslie effect. So right now I'm flipping the switch so we can get the Leslie and the reverb. So I could go in here and I could tell it whether I want this on the reverb on the Leslie or off. Now I turned it on, so when I turn the Leslie on, you'll hear, well, you won't because I got the Leslie on, but if this was a simulator, you would hear the reverb coming out of the Leslie itself, of the simulator. Hear that? And that's important because Leslie after the signal is not the way it really happens. If we have, like back in the old days, if we had a spring reverb, it's going to go through the Leslie before the Leslie effect.
So more authentic sound.
Yeah, very much more authentic. And here you can actually get in there and change the characteristics of the cabinet. You can change the speed up times, the slow down times, the wind down time when it stops.
What about the overdrive? You seem to be working that pretty good.
You know,
has that been changed as well?
Yeah, a lot. Major. This has 2 tubes in it, not 1 anymore. It has a 12AU7 and a 12AX7. Or, so you can use either one 12AU7 or one 12AX7, or it allows you to put them in series. So you can put the 12AX7 first and the U7 second, or vice versa. So when you get into that, you can really dirty this organ up pretty bad. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna use a 12AU7 first, and then XU7 first, second, X7 second. I'm gonna turn it all the way up. Now what I'm gonna do is turn the reverb down. Turn the volume down. So you can get that. Real trashy, you know.
Reminds you of old Deep Purple.
It's so cool, isn't it?
Beautiful. Thanks, Tony.
My
By
pleasure.
the way, question for you. Will this still work with the completer kit if you want to go to a 2 manual?
That's right. This is the main brain.
Right.
So if you come and walk over here with me, this is what we call the Pro K system, where it uses the XK3. This is the same keyboard right here, attached to the bottom manual. You can add pedals, short pedals, full pedals, and then of course the famous 3300 Leslie. You got
Excellent.
You got to hook an organ up with a Leslie. But like, that was a good question you asked me. The simulator in here, I definitely use it in the studio for tracks, and I just use this. It's so easy. Just take the left and right out. It's really nice.
Beautiful. Thanks, Tony.
Thanks, you guys.
Take care.
You're welcome.